think I've found one of the most overpowered ways to build WordPress website with AI, not by asking ChatGPT to build random codes, also not by arranging or generating messy sections you cannot edit later. This overpowered workflow is using Codex like a real website build assistant. And in this video, I'm starting with a clean staging website on WordPress, and I'm choosing a real design reference, and I'm going to build that reference with Codex, and I'll show you the guide. I'll show you how I structure the build. I'll show you how I designed cleanly. I'll show you how I use custom Codex skills to make this workflow faster. And the best part is I'm not just going to show you, or you are not just going to watch me build. I'm giving you the skills as well. So it's free in my repo on GitHub that I have created just for you guys. So just go ahead, click on the link in the description, access the repo. It's a public repo, just download it and you have all the skills to use. So by the end of this video, you wouldn't just see me build, you'll understand the workflow and you'll be able to build yourself. So hello again, we are in our WordPress staging website. Okay, I mean this skill or this process I'm going to show you, it's really almost, or let's say 95% guaranteed. You can try it on your client's website, but here for tutorial purposes we are going to use staging websites. And if you don't know how to set up staging websites, I have a video on that. You can check my contents. You know how to set up all your build from scratch, from global colors and everything. I have videos on it, so we are not going to waste time on that. So what we are going to do is to get our theme. Okay, so for this build, you can use any theme that you want. Basically, you can use anything that you want, but the catch is we are going to be using Hello Elementor, and we are going to use Elementor plugin as well, because basically I'm going to tell you why later on in the video. Alright, so install your Elementor theme, make sure you activate it after installing. Okay, so click on activate and install. When you're done, you can install your theme. Okay, it's prompting me to install Elementor here. Yeah, so when you're done, you can install your plugin. Yeah, you can go to plugins and add plugin, install your Elementor plugin. Alright, and the usual settings, as I said, I'm not going to go through with that because I have a video on that, so kindly check it out if you're a beginner trying to start with WordPress. Step-by-step video guide that you would really need. You don't have to miss it. Okay, so what we are going to do is go directly to creating our pages. So let's say we want to add a home page here. So I'm going to name it home page and I'm going to publish the page, and we are going to click edit with Elementor. So Elementor is going to load. Alright, and some quick settings that we have to do is go to hide title and make this Elementor full width, and we are going to publish. So I am going to show you how to start from scratch. Let's say you want to use my skills, right? So this is the repo, this is the link, it's in the description. You just come to the repo, you can just download the zip file from here, click on download zip file. If you don't have GitHub, just create a GitHub account. Alright, so you just have to unzip it, make sure you unzip the file, extract your files, and you are going to get clean agentic skills from my repo, and you can be able to use it. So let's go ahead and delete this one, and what you have to do is open this file in VS Code. Let's go ahead and open the folder in VS Code. So this is our folder. Let's open the folder here, and once you open the folder, you can see you have all the skills here that you need. All the skills. Okay, so let me just run you through. This is Codex skills. It looks ugly, but you can press Control Shift V to make it cleaner. Okay, to make it readable. But yeah, just for tutorial purposes, I have to show you that, but I'm okay with this view. So this is a front-end design skill that I created with Codex. This is Elementor global style skill. teaching Codex how to use Elementor or global styles that we are going to provide. And this is a senior design system created. This is Elementor architecture, training Codex how to understand Elementor architecture. And this is also for debugging. Let's say you build it and they have issues, this skill can help Codex to debug. So at this point, I'm going to find a reference, and there are a lot of sites that we can find references, right? We can go to Dribble, we can go to ThemeForest to find design references so that we can build. Okay, so let's see. I want a landing page. Yeah, but I think I'll use ThemeForest. So this is basically for tutorials or educational purposes. Okay, yeah, so let's say let's find a marketing agency website. I mean, we can pretty much view the first one here, and yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, this looks a little bit rigid, so let's build it. Okay, I like this competition, I like this challenge. We are going to build this, and what you need to do is take a screenshot. This is an extension that I'm using, so you can find it. This extension is really good. It takes screenshots, full screenshots of every page. All right, I think this page is really lengthy, but we are going to try our best to build it. So it's done. What we can do is download the image as PNG, or we can download a PDF format. So we're going to download the PNG format, and we're going to open this image. I'm going to copy this image. I'm going to paste it into ChatGPT, because if you've been following my tutorials, you know ChatGPT is like the reasoning model before I go to Codex or Claude, basically, right? So what I'm going to do is write a prompt here. So pay attention very, very well. I want you to write a prompt for Codex to build this page, and we are going to build it for Elementor and WordPress. Make sure the page that we build uses Elementor widget so that we can edit it. And also, I have skills in my project file that I have opened Codex in, so just make sure Codex understands the agent skills and use the skills to build a reusable Elementor page template for me. So this prompt that I just gave, it's just normal English. The most important thing is make sure Codex understands that we are building with Elementor widgets so that it can be editable. So I'm going to send this prompt, and Codex will write this prompt for me basically. And what I'm going to do is also give this image reference. So I'm going to paste this image reference here as well for Codex to have it. So there are ways to build this. We are going to full shot or one shot a full homepage, right? Yeah, a full homepage. I need to clarify something. Okay, so rewrite the prompt. We are not adding the header and footer. Okay, exclude the header and footer, and let's build the homepage. So the reason why I'm excluding the header and footer is because headers and footers are in different builds in WordPress. So you can build the home pages, build all your pages, and later you build your header and footer separately, and you give the conditions to apply them on the entire website. So we are rewriting the prompts so that we can get our home page, right? And you can build it section by section. Let's say you can build the hero section. Let's say you want this website, right? You love the hero section, but you don't like the rest. You can just build your hero section. Codex will build your hero section, and you add it to another design. You can pick another design from another inspiration and build. Let's say, yeah, you love this section. You can also build this section and add it, import it, or use it in your WordPress website. So I think the prompt is ready. I think the prompt is ready, so let's go ahead and build. That's what we are here to do. We are building. So let's go ahead. I'm going to paste my prompt in Codex. And yeah, this is the model I'm using, 5.5 medium. You can go high. I like the medium because it does the job for me and it saves me tokens. So let's go ahead and go straight to the point. And my previous video with Claude, I showed you another way of building on WordPress with AI with Overpowered plugin. So that is a different system, and this is a more controlled system for design. Overpowered plugin can do a lot, even debugging your WordPress website. But this is basically good for designing. Okay, so basically what is going on, if I should run you through, is Codex is inspecting my repo and it is finding the local Codex skills, right? Then it follows the project's Elementor workflow. Okay, instead of guessing the template format so that we don't waste time, and it's found the output. It's working so that it can execute JSON template. So as I said, Elementor uses JSON template. You can't just use any other format. It has to output a JSON format. That is what you can use. So basically, it has not started building code yet. It's just thinking, and it is still thinking. Okay, and after thinking, because of how I have structured my files, it is going to create build lessons here. So with the build lesson, it's going to like teach itself so that the next build, it will not go through this process of thinking. All right, so once Codex is building, right, let me show you it's building or creating our agency template. So I want to take this opportunity to show, if you're a beginner, right, if you are a pro, you can probably skip these steps. But if you're a beginner and you don't want to start from scratch with Elementor, let's say you don't have enough experience, you can install starter templates as a plugin. Yeah, and you're going to choose starts with starter template on Elementor, and it's going to find libraries. Let's say it's going to find templates or reusable design systems that you can start working with. So you just have to tweak the settings on how best you want them, right, and change the colors if you want. All right, so this is like just creating a full design system with just a single settings or just a few steps. All right, so just skip and build. All right, skip and build your website, and it's going to build our website. So this is what you do if you're not going to start from scratch, starting from Elementor, building every page from scratch. This is something you can do. And as I said, I have a video that explains everything into details. You can check the link in the description. I'm going to put that out. So you're just going to finish setup. You can view your website. So let's see, visit website. And yeah, you see initially we had nothing, and now we have this just by installing a starter template plugin. All right, and let's go and finish setup. All right, so you can go to your pages and you can see the starter template already comes with some pages. So let me open this home page. Yeah, so this is the page that we were already going to edit. It had nothing, it was blank, no header, no footer, but because of the starter template, we have a header and a footer, and you can edit this later. But right now we are going to work with Codex. Codex is still building our page. Yeah, it has taken a while, but yeah, it's worth it. Basically, it's really worth it. All right, so Codex is done, and let me take you through our repo before we go and import our template. So basically, this is the build lesson, and it has improved, it has learned something new, it has added to the build lesson. So you can see it starts from when I started building this skill, and now it's on what, line 490 because of what we've built right now. And when you look at these files here, this is our Elementor output file. So this is where maybe you keep your references or your design references, your screenshots. You can keep your screenshots here. This is like your design maps. Any design you build, this is where Codex is going to keep the design references as well. And after everything, this is the folder that you put your Elementor template. So any new build, you will see the template here. So this template is done. Okay, so you can see digital agency homepage body template. So it's done. That's why you see it here. Any new build, you can see it in Elementor template. That is how I structure this folder. So if you're using my repo, this is how you're going to find your template. So let's go to the folder itself, because you're not going to pick it from here. You are going to pick it from the folder. So let's go to the folder that we opened. Let's open the folder. Let's open Elementor output. So this folder that you are seeing, Elementor output, this is it. Basically, visually, this is it. And this Elementor templates, this is it. Okay, nothing too fun, like confusing or whatever. This is it. So this is the design that Codex just built for us. So let's go to our WordPress website and let's go and import it straight. So what you're going to do is, when you come to your page, there's a blank page with just a header and a footer. So what you're going to do is click here, and we have blocks. If you want to import a block, fine. You can import a page, fine. But we are going to click on the template. You don't even need to navigate to the template, right? I want to show you that there's nothing here in the template section. What you have to do is click on this. See where my mouse is? It looks like an upload sign, but it's basically telling you to import a template. So all you have to do is drag your new template and drop it. And yeah, this is not important. Just click on continue, enable import, and yeah, it has imported. So successful imported one template. What you have to do is insert the template. So when you insert the template, now Elementor will load your template for you. So this is where the magic happens. Okay, I think this design is really complex, right? But yeah, this is where the magic happens. Okay, this is exactly where the magic happens, and this is the magic we are talking about. So basically, Codex just one shot a design, right? Yes, so this design that we are using, this is the design. It's a really premium complex design, and this is what we got from Codex. It took its time to build this for us, and mind you, this is totally reusable. It's editable. You can duplicate it. This is like 80% of the job being done for you. All right, this is like 80% of the job being done for you. All right, it's really complex with this style. So I mean, you got to take it slow. You got to take it slow when you're designing as well. So basically, you can just go in and change whatever you want to change. You can edit the images. Okay, you can edit the images. Everything here is editable. Totally editable, 100% editable. And this was not possible a few months ago. Yeah, so on and so forth. Okay. I mean, this is editable. So all you need to do is to understand how Elementor works. And the build is already Elementor proven. So you don't need to stress. You just have to fix it. It's 80% done. The job is 80% done. All you have to do is to use your Elementor skills, do the 20%, and get the job done. Submit to the client. So this build, this exact build would have taken us like a long or a lot of hours to do it, and this was done within 15 minutes at most, right? So this is it, and we can continue to build other pages if we want to experiment with other pages, right? So let's say we want to build just the section, right? We want to build just this pricing section. So what we are going to do is I'm going to take a screenshot of this pricing section. Yes, so at this point we are not building the full page. I'm just going to show you how to build sections. So I'm going to give Codex the sample of the section I want to build, and of course I'm going to the brain itself, GTP, I'm going to give it, and I'm going to ask it to write a prompt to build this section, just that. Yeah, so write a prompt to build this section as a template. So this pricing section, imagine how long it would have taken for you to build this on WordPress, right? Just imagine that, or using Elementor, and we will see what we can do with Codex. You can use Claude as well, it doesn't change anything. But as I said, this is really overpowered. If this video is helping you, make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on the notification, all the YouTube stuff, don't miss out on the next overpowered tutorial that I'm going to bring up. Yeah, don't worry about this. You can see it's going to load, and when it's downloading, everything will show. All right, so all you have to do is control. Let's say you don't want the glows are too much, just adjust it in a prompt. Make sure you set up everything properly, and you can import again, because mind you, this would have taken you a lot of hours to do it, and you're able to do it with just a prompt. So I mean, tweaking it shouldn't be a big deal. All right, so you can see Codex is building our pricing. Okay, it's building our pricing plan, and you can see it has added the pricing plan to our Elementor export and the Elementor templates. So right now it's done building, and it's learning. So it's adding to the build lessons for itself, not to mess up or do any mistakes next time. So what we have to do is, if you want to put the pricing section here, you just click on add. You get it? So you can literally add sections within this section. So if you don't like anything within this build, you can just take it out. Let's say for example, oh, there's a pricing section here, I didn't even notice it. So let's say we don't like this pricing section, click out, and we are going to add our new pricing section here, the exact same place. Just click on add. The design is pretty heavy. Okay, and you click on same process. Okay, same process. Okay, so it's done building. Let's go ahead and check if it's delivered. Pricing plan is here. We are going to click on import, and we are going to select a file. So you can select the file and navigate, and you can also drag and drop the file, and it works. And don't forget to click insert. That is where the magic happens, and Elementor will load your template, and voila, it's done. This is magic. This here is magic. It has even added hover animations for us. Okay, this is what we had. Okay, you can prompt these hover animations as well if you want. Obviously I did not add this kind of prompt because it was just a screenshot, but AI is overpowered now. It knew that it should add hover animations. So as I said, this is overpowered. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe, make sure you don't build Elementor drag and drop anymore. This is the new way to build. Make sure you like this video, make sure you subscribe. See you in the next one.